I'm Arif Iqbal, and you're watching WNS News. New details have emerged on the attempted abduction of Hanako Arasaka at the Arasaka-sponsored Dashi Parade. Early accounts first reported that the assailants struck as the parade was in full swing. They overwhelmed and seized control of the Arasaka Heiress's parade platform. Fortunately, Arasaka's security forces, under the personal direction of Yorinobu Arasaka, quickly tracked down the abductors and secured Hanako-sama. Yorinobu-sama has since issued a public statement condemning the perpetrators' deplorable actions and promising swift retribution.
To those who raise a hand against the Arasaka family, I promise you, we will rip the hand off and pour salt in the bloody stump.
Well, looks like the gloves are coming off.
Alright guys, we are back for Cyberpunk 2077. I'm suffering from a bit of insomnia, so if I sound sleepy, I'm sleepy. I don't think I've ever seen that poster before. What's over here?
Daddy's gotta, alright? Otherwise you'll get really sick.
Dad, I'm not 5, okay? You want to get drunk off your ass? Fine, but do it without me.
Hey, buried Ev today. Columbarium near North Oak. Thought you might want to know. How do you feel? I intend to get thoroughly shit-faced today. Yeah, that's what I do too.
See you around. And tell your sister I said hi.
Of course. If I ever see her again. New job's been tough on her lately.
Some water. Bad saying, Russo.
Oof. Boss. Water? You don't want something with taste? Water is for the animals. People didn't invent sugar just to drink.
You freeze up a lot?
1 second, boss. Brad? Hey, Brad! Listen, boss, you help me out? Kids on the block been up my ass lately, and you seem real tough.
Might as well, since I'm here. Lead the way.
Thanks, boss. All right, follow me. You lost your minds? Get your grubby paws off my bike!
You think we're playing around? This is a small price to pay for fucking treason.
You still can't let go of that? Shana made a choice. You should be proud of her.
Proud? That bitch sold out to a fucking corp! Now it's time for payback. Fuck you want? This ain't none of your biz. You another corporal rat?
Relax. Don't got any beef with you. For now. What happened?
Your new pal here talked his sister into taking a job at Zetatech. Bitch just leaves and doesn't even say bye. We've been running these streets ever since we were kids. Hacking street vending machines, fucking up corpos. It's what we live for. And what? Now she's too good for us? Double-crossing cunt!
You listen to yourselves? And how's stealing from poor folk like me gonna make things better? Shanad's a grown-ass woman now. You should follow her example.
You're getting back at Corpse by stealing from a street vendor? Well, that says a lot about you. Now back the fuck away from him.
Or you'll do what?
I can break your jaw, fracture your skull, shoot you. The possibilities are endless.
You care so much about a rat fucking traitor, then you can die together. Yo, Brad, ain't that... Yo, that's the bitch everyone been talking about. One that came back from the dead. You know how many gonks she offed already? And I ain't even talking solo. Shit. Is she following us?
Have they lost their damn minds? Thanks, boss. That ought to teach him.
Just between the two of us, you really proud your sisters joined the Zeta Tech fold?
Look, I know what you're thinking. Corps are exploiting us. They're turning us into slaves. That's what people say, no? Well, guess what? They never have to worry about putting food on table. Me and Shana take whatever we can get.
She's probably running on neurostems. You're not worried?
Hey, you can't have it all. And even if we did, nobody'd get off their ass and do anything.
Well, when you put it that way. Now that that's over, you okay?
Who, me? Couldn't be better. All talk and no action. Maybe they should go get a job. Fucking parasites. Well, at least Shana can focus on her job now. No one in the family ever got as high up as her. Anyway, stop by whenever you're around. I throw in a nice discount for you.
Will do, boss. Thanks.
Okay, I really need to say this.
Selling threads or collecting them? Hard to tell at a glance.
Beg on the street, they tell you to get a job, you get a job, they make fun of you. Make up your damn minds, people!
What are you selling?
Anything you can see. There was something else. Okay, I really
Need to wash my hands.
Let's just finish this, okay? It's not so bad here.
What have you got in stock?
Iron of every caliber. Feast your eyes.
I've never particularly bought a gun from a vendor. Just because you get so many from the goons you kill. Alright. Let's see. Actually, journal, side jumps. Great Bad Nomad Saga continues. Pan Am's up to something. The girl just doesn't know when to quit. And my god, I love her for it. You don't seem to know either, considering you want to go back out there. Maybe you could save us all time, pitch a tent out in the desert. Think we both know this isn't about the job anymore.
Okay, I really need to say this. There was something else.
Okay, got 2 synth legs. Interesting. A wide open road, dirt, sand, mountains. It ain't much, but still one of the most beautiful things I've seen in my life. Thank you. If you ever need anything, you know where to find us. Don't forget where you came from. No, this is a purposeful choice. I feel like even though she's leaving nomad life, she's really never not a nomad.
The rest will stay here in camp. I want patrols every half hour.
V, you're here.
What is she doing here? I forbade you from even breathing on that Militech convoy, so you call in your friend? To do it all behind my back? Is that it?
Uh-huh. That's exactly why I had V come and stand right in front of you. Do you think I'm that...
You really think you can forbid Pan Am from doing anything? Trust me, no point. She'll do whatever she wants.
No, she won't. Not if she plans to stay in this family.
Damn it to hell, Saul. Are you seriously considering letting that basilisk slip through our fingers?
I am.
But a chance like this...
A chance at what? Rotting up the job we came here to do?
Get the sense this fight's grown stale. Come on, put some feeling into it.
No. This discussion ended long ago. The Biotechnica people will be here in an hour. Try not to cock anything else up before then.
I can't believe it. Look, there he goes, off to paint the grass green.
Being unusually quiet. What's up?
I see no point in arguing with Saul. We can't win.
So, giving up?
Of course not. We'll take the basilisk ourselves, then wait for Saul to admit we were right.
Either that, or to boot us out of the family.
Thought the Biotechnica contract had withered and died.
Saul insists we see it through to the end. To prove the Aldecaldos keep their word.
Crop protection! Who gives a damn about crop protection? All Saul is going to prove is that a corp can walk all over us, and we'll say thank you and ask for more.
What's this basilisk nonsense?
It's an armored Militech cargo panzer. Junk from back in 2060 or so. They want to peddle it off to a backwards country, somewhere it can still pass as a technological wonder.
The Militech convoy will take the 101 right past us. Shame not to say hello.
Let me guess, whole thing's your idea?
How did you know?
Saul wouldn't be quite so pissed if it weren't.
I believe V is right. If this had been Saul's idea, he would have seen it as the greatest plan on God's green earth.
Bull. Saul isn't that petty. He's simply a coward. He would rather play it safe, bide his time. For the family.
This basilisk worth another fight with Saul.
Yes, a craft like that would finally put us back on the right path.
The family is falling apart. If we fall into this biotechnica rut, no one will ever take us seriously again.
Okay, so you do want to go behind Saul's back. Dragged me here specifically for that.
Cassidy, Ted, Carol, and Bob also on board.
Why Saul got his briefs in a bunch over this basilisk?
He's afraid Militech will destroy us if we pick a fight with it.
He thinks it's safer to stick with the corporations, like biotechnica. What a joke.
And you guys would rather...
We would rather go back to plying the trade we know best. Logistics.
Meaning smuggling.
That's what I said.
Thought you and Saul had agreed to bury your carbines.
So did I. But it seems that's only true when somebody is trying to kill us.
Exactly. You saved his life. You wanna fuck things up all over again now?
I saved his life, yet somehow he still ignores everything I say. So I do believe we have come full circle.
And you plan to grab the basilisk how?
Thanks, V.
Haven't said I'd help just yet.
Okay, let's go talk to the rest.
Did you try to get Saul on board again? No luck, huh?
No. Okay, everyone listen. Militech will transport the basilisk in parts distributed across 2 trucks.
Wait, do I sense a quiver in your voice?
Fuck you! The convoy will halt at the railroad crossing on the 101. We'll attack from behind, then get the hell out and away. Questions? Comments? Motions?
Nice job, Sunshine.
Mm-hmm. Damn short, sweet, and pertinent. None of that sad sack bullshit Saul likes to tack on.
Panam's got a beef with Saul, I know, but you guys?
A few years back, nobody would have given corporal work a second thought.
We want a good name. We just need good gear and good jobs. And Saul would see that if he pulled his head out of his caboose once in a while.
Yeah, it's all too easy. Convenient to arrange. The exact tech you need. Coming your way, almost served on a silver platter.
Yes, Saul also claimed it stinks to high heaven.
Intel on the convoy, where'd you get it?
Carol hacked the Militech comms channel. Is that enough for you?
Okay, I'm in.
Okay. Thanks. First, we'll ride to the station. The train engine we need to block the convoy's way is there. Are you riding with us, or will we meet you there?
Riding with you.
Excellent. Let's get going.
I think I heard a little shake in that voice.
You did not.
Ah, come on. Did you get your hands clammy too?
Screw you.
But are you sure you didn't leave any tracks? Militech won't notice a thing.
Are you trying to insult me, Bobby?
Okay, okay. Forget I even asked.
Let's go.
Nobody's gonna notice you gone back at camp?
Saul has no wish to see us there anyway. The better to make a good second impression on the Biotechnica suits.
Your sour faces wouldn't help much.
Indeed, they would not.
And the Raffens, what about them? Expecting any trouble?
Saul is. He's posted sentries all around the camp.
How is that not right?
He's wrong in continuing to fight the symptoms rather than the disease.
I didn't want the answer to that question. Nor, if I'm role-playing it, would I think she appreciate the question.
We have arrived.
Big bastard.
If you like it so much, maybe we should just hijack the train. Let the basilisk go on its way.
Yeah, then just drive this beast to the 101. There and back.
Saul would be on board with that.
Are we ready? Okay. The Militech convoy will be traveling from Night City to the base where they're due to meet the buyer. We will stop it at the railroad crossing.
All we have to do is shove this beauty in its way.
V, any questions?
Seems to be a lot of abandoned stations around.
This one belonged to a corporation that ran a cement factory. They used it as their reloading point.
Didn't take the train engine when they left?
The engine's been here going on 40 years. Since the Blackwall days.
For a time, everybody had to go back to the old ways. This engine ran on nuclear, like submarines do.
All the weirder they left it behind.
Corpse. They probably listed it in a spreadsheet as cost optimization.
It's old tech. Carol will have to hack it.
Then I'll somehow have to finagle authorization from the control tower to move it.
Tower looks inactive to me, too.
Yeah, we'll see to that. You and Pan Am just get the authorization code.
Okay, let's get to work.
I guess I should go talk to him.
Need a hand?
Of course. But in your shoes, I would look for another way in first. My, that was quick. Stairs it is, then.
They abandoned and just left money laying around? Well, thank you.
Do you need a light?
Well done. Thanks, boys.
Maybe I didn't notice it in the first game, but I feel like she...
I've always been fond of trains. and the station's where so many tracks converge.
Junctions.
Yes, those. When you see them from above, you feel...
Free. Like you could set off on 1,000 journeys all at once.
Perhaps more simply, hopeful.
As I was saying, I feel like she doesn't bend her knees as
Okay,
much.
Here we are.
I don't remember that awkwardness in the first game. Or my first
Carol!
playthrough.
What are we looking for? What cards? Could you help me look?
Yep.
Sure thing. Nothing here.
Okay, it must be here somewhere. V, look thoroughly, please.
Not here.
Each position on the card, punched and unpunched, corresponds to a unit of information, while each column represents one character or symbol. When gently inserting the card into the reader, please remember to do the following. Check for any damaged punch holes, which may corrupt the reading. Make sure cards are inserted in the proper order. Double check the card description matches the data encoded in it.
Not here. Nada. 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 Nothing here. Well, well, well. Got something.
Good job. Carol! We have a card! What now?
You have to put it in the reader!
Well, V, the card. In the reader?
Here goes nothing.
It worked. Come look.
Little engine that could.
V, I wanted to speak with you.
You're happier out here. Can smell it a mile off.
Surely you joke. I'm about to put my family at risk, get a dressing down from Saul, and possibly be kicked out of the family. And you say I seem happy?
Yeah, because you're doing what you think's right for the Aldecaldos. Even though it's hard. Even though you're shitting your pants.
Dear God, so you can see it too.
What do you want to talk about?
I know this may sound foolish, because I asked you to help me. But... why are you doing this?
trust issues again. Thought we talked it all out.
V, I know I can count on you.
But
no one has ever done something like this for me before. Not without a catch.
meaning nobody from outside the fam.
Yes. We could both stand and think about what that means. All right. Let's rejoin the others.
If you wanted to romance Pan Am, those were all the wrong answers. Just so you know.
Got eyes and ears on it?
Yes. Carol checks their communication channels from time to time. Everything is proceeding as planned. For now.
V, do you know where Pan Am is? I'm not her babysitter. For crying out loud, I don't care what's going on between you two. I'm just asking, can't you give a straight answer? When you see her, tell her I'm looking for her. One complaint I have about the romances in this game is that it's the generic answer, the answer the same or the dialogue's the same, male or female. But Pan Am is purely hetero. She doesn't want a relationship with another female. So the fact that Saul says that throws me a little bit out of immersion. Or maybe Saul doesn't know.
Sit your ass down a minute, honey. Breathe.
Everything's under control. The convoy is already heading our way.
Worried about Saul?
You're acting spooked. As if you're the first person ever to stand up to Saul.
Oh, save your breath. I don't need to be consoled. Was it someone I know?
New. Scorpion.
You came home from the war? Head full of new ideas and a host of new contacts.
He tried to get Saul to lead us in joining Snake Nation. It would make us stronger, he said.
I don't think he peeped a word of it to me. What did Saul do?
Saul dressed the guy down head to toe for messing with the family. Hell, he didn't send him on any jobs for a year.
Gee, really consoling. Thanks.
You said yourself you didn't need any.
Ought to raise a glass to Scorpion.
To Scorpion.
Don't talk about the war much.
What's there to say? They just packed you into a Panzer down in Mexico and said full speed ahead, soldier.
And it was weeks talking either to yourself or the onboard AI. Drinking iodide like water because your Geiger wouldn't shut up.
Mm-hmm. I'm sprouting a rash on my ass just thinking about sitting in that boiling hot coffin.
Uh-huh. But y'all can't wait to pack your asses into the basilisk, huh?
That's different.
Completely different. You'll see once you're on board.
Saul was right about Snake Nation. You should remain independent. Otherwise, could end up like...
Like the backers.
Mm-hmm.
We'll manage just fine on our own. All we need is a few good jobs. To get people talking about the Aldecaldos again.
And that's why we're here today.
Scorpion would be proud.
Gonna Try and get some sleep.
Okay, it'll be quite some time before the convoy comes through.
Couldn't sleep if you tried, could you?
I'll just lie here a while, by your side, gazing at the stars.
That another area of your expertise? Got maps of the heavens in your library, too?
Of course. That's the Big Dipper. And do you see the small flickering star to the right?
Yeah.
You do? Oh dear. That means there's a major leak. Good night, V.
Okay, here they come.
Is everyone ready? Let's ride, V. Get her up to speed.
They're going faster than we thought. I don't know if we can catch them.
Uncouple one of the cars. It'll speed you up. V, no coming and hauling. Take out that coupler. V, shoot out the damn coupler!
I see them!
Surround them as soon as they're cut off.
Okay.
Probably jammed again.
Trucks are all yours, boy.
Move that ass, steady boy. He's wounded! Four, no! No, it's blocked! I'm bringing it to around! Cover me! I'm reloading! Fire! Fire!
Pick up the pace, people!
Firing at close range! Someone take that position! This ought to do the trick!
Come on, Slim Six.
Take down!
All is planned, boss.
All right, the train's leaving. You better move.
Okay, let's go! Ready to roll.
With the loot, guys. With the loot. I mean, the AI probably would have let me stay. I just wasn't sure.
Fuck! It worked!
Of course it did. Just as I said it would.
How's it going there, V? Did you have fun?
Sure did.
Just be happy you won't be around to put the hunk of junk together. The real fun is just starting, Mitch and Teddy.
Lost the Militech channel. Suits finally realized someone was listening and changed the codes.
Perfect timing if you ask me.
Nothing. I'll take care of this myself.
What horn is blaring?
Fuck! Panam!
So it begins.
What's the meaning of this?
Exactly what you see. The basilisk.
All I see is 2 trucks with giant Militech logos on them. Fuck, Panam! You can see them from miles away! You think we don't have problems enough on our hands? The Raffens could rear their heads at any moment. And now we have Militech to worry about, too.
Stop it! Fuck! Just shut up already! Do you want to serve corporations forever? Fine, go right ahead. In that case, we'll leave the basilisk as a souvenir of what this family used to be. Or you know what? Maybe next time we're attacked, we'll be able to fight back!
As soon as I'm done with biotechnical, we call a family meeting to discuss this. Discuss you. Till that time, I want these trucks out of my sight.
And the basilisk? Can we put it together?
Do what you want. Just get out of my sight.
Bob, Mitch, you two take the trucks around back. We need to unload.
Sure, but then what do we do with it?
Oh, I've got an idea.
Got quite a pair of lungs there.
Thanks. I believe the last time I pulled something like that, I was 10 years old.
Seems still to be in fine working order. Family's with you on this, I think.
Sure. Where did you get that impression? All I heard was silence.
Saw him looking at that basilisk. Drooling. Nomads, panzers, panzers, nomads. Had him from the start.
We'll see.
Everything okay?
Yes, of course. Though the great train robbery bit of this was much more enjoyable.
You need me again. All you gotta do is call.
V. I'm sure I will. So you better expect that call.
Be waiting. Take care.
Where the shards? I guess let's get the shards out of this way. Inside Metacorp, we associate nomads with chaos, societal collapse, technological backwardness, and for good reason. But there are always exceptions to the rule, and for the nomads, that exception are the meta, or more specifically Metacore. Unlike other nomad groups that deal in smuggling and raiding, the meta are strictly law-abiding. Metacore, formally registered in the Western corporate states, is a majority stakeholder in numerous shipping companies, including the rapidly growing DTR, Decker, Tanaka, and Rogers, which handled 53% of America's transport last year. The story of Metacore is a story of American entrepreneur spirit and confidence in the future, two things that not even a nuclear war can destroy. Metacore only proves that a new order could rise out of entropy, that the rustle of euro dollars is capable of civilizing even the most savage barbarians. Last month, I had an opportunity to visit the company's headquarters in Medikey, the mobile island currently anchored in the Gulf of Mexico. There I met Victoria Meta, the corporation's nomad CEO and granddaughter of Metacorp's founder, Jonathan Meta. Victoria had clearly inherited his steely gaze and enterprising mind. The Undoing that followed the first net. Chapter 1, The Apocalypse. His name was Rosh Bartmoss. Everyone knows who destroyed the first net. The real question is why. Netwatch branded him a criminal and an outlaw. The media called him a madman. Is either label correct? You be the judge. Below is a previously unpublished letter which Bartmoss put out just before the release of Rabids. Why was this document only now just emerged? Well, someone out there did not want you, my dear readers, to ever lay eyes on it. All the more reason to take a deep dive into the information available to us. The first net was supposed to save us. It would serve as a platform for those without a voice. It would offer unlimited knowledge to those who hungered for it. It would bring a fractured humanity closer together than ever before in our history. But these hopes were hollow, false. The net spread its tendrils around the globe faster than anyone could have predicted, before anyone could even consider the full range of consequences. This information superhighway turned out to be our path straight to hell. We were robbed out of our privacy, deprived of our free will, and stripped of our dignity. It was supposed to save us, but now even the net itself cannot be saved. It was molded by the core with sharp edges, spikes, and traps at every corner. Think of the net as a stream of water that flows gently into our minds before freezing, swelling, and destroying us from the inside out. But remember this about ice. As hard as it may be, it's surprisingly brittle. One well-placed strike and it shatters into a million tiny pieces. Watch out today and you'll see what I mean. Locomotive. Okay, just information specs on the locomotive. Congratulations, you have just joined one of the 12 proud Core Bud locations. With your help, we will rebuild what the war left in rubble. With every bag of cement shipped, with every train car sent out, we are one step closer to reaching our goal. What's more, we're the only branch location with our own train car wash. That's right, you can even use it to clean your own vehicle. From your comfort and safety, we offer a complete sports and entertainment package, as well as the G-Rapid Detox and Relaxation Program. Note, for your own safety, please wear protective gear at all times while working. Corp Bud is not responsible for improper use of workplace equipment for any adverse health effects that may result thereof, including, but not limited, to blood poisoning, toxic shock, or any instances of cyberpsychosis due to overuse of G-Rapid program. Okay, nomads for the thick skin. Okay, the matter's simple. Whatever you read or hear about the nomads in the city media doesn't hold an ounce of water. The biggest lie bandied around is that being a nomad is a job. It's not. Nomadism is a lifestyle. See, if you want to know something about nomads, all you have to do is ask one yourself. Luckily, I already know the questions because I've been asked them 1,000 times. So let's get started, shall we? Why did nomads organize themselves? Well, why not unite millions of people roaming around the country? Besides, if you know what you're looking for, you'll instantly know which clan of nomads to belong to. Which brings us to our next point. Nomads are divided into nations. Nations are divided into clans. Clans are broken down into families. You'll recognize them from their colors, their jackets, and the decals on their cars and bikes. By the way, nomads take their affiliations seriously, so unless you want a broken jaw, I advise you to do the same. You'll be eating dirt or worse if you get nomads and Raffins mixed up. Remember, Raff and Shiv are not nomads. They're pariahs, outcast criminals, who were either exiled from their clan for doing something truly effed up, or just ordinary city criminals on the run. Raffins form packs not because it's convenient, but because they don't have a choice. Nobody in their right mind would work with them unless they somehow fit in your plans. Mostly they rob and pillage. Don't ask me where the name Raff and Shiv comes from. All I know is that apparently it means something really dirty. Nomads take on all kinds of jobs, and everybody has to eat, right? What kinds of jobs they take depends on the clan or the family's particular strategy. Some pick crops in AgriCorp fields, others deal with corp shipments to protect their convoys. If you want to smuggle something across the border, you go to the nomads. If you want to vanish off your pissed off creditors or shareholders' radar, the nomads will take you so far into the boonies, you'll be shitting next to the scorpions. You pay, they do the job, you shake hands, and everybody goes their separate ways. Get it now? If you want more specifics, just go up here and talk to a real nomad. Good luck. Alright. So that takes care of those. I want to go home. Can I go home? Let's see the backpack real quick. Do I have... I don't think I do. I'm looking for the cat food. I don't think I have it. I keep thinking this is it because I know it's in like a bag. Or it was anyway in the previous gameplay. I guess I don't want to go home. I got the wall. Alright. Let's instead... I hear a war vet's barricaded himself at home. Neighbors heard shots. Could be a cyber psycho. Figure out this sitch and keep me posted. Best put on some walking shoes, because getting in to this house is a bit of a climb. Can't spy much from the bottom, but all the rackets got me thinking it's something big. And if I remember right, there is boba traps everywhere. We're going to want to be very careful where we step. Unresponsible post indirectly lived here, shot with a high caliber round, most likely from a turret. Well, strange enough, I do know where he is. He's in there. I think he's glitched behind the thing. Not my imagination. He is not. He's not, we are gonna have a problem. They did it. They finally got us. While I was testing my Netrunner chair, one split second of distraction was all it took. Must have dialed it up too far. Short-circuit the grid. Coils blew. When the wife came to see what happened, all hell broke loose. I know one day this would happen. I did all I could to protect them. But they were all so careless. See what happens when you don't listen? You get ripped to shreds. I thought I prepared myself for the worst-case scenario, but nothing could prepare you for this kind of carnage. And just when we were a hair's breadth away from being 100% safe, that ice was supposed to protect us from backdoor net attacks, the last place they get us. If only they just stayed inside, I could protect them. What fucking good is all the security now? I don't give a shit. They can come for me. I'll put up a hell of a fight. Take those hive mind fuckers with me. The regret they'll ever messed with Sam Milton. Come at me, motherfuckers. I'm right here.
Hey, Judy. How you feeling?
Shitty, but something came to me.
Gotta give yourself time to grieve, Judy. Experience all its stages. Feel them. Let them play out. Shock, anger, depression.
I'd say I'm on anger. I'm gonna stay here for a while, too. I can work with anger.
So what did you come up with?
The Mox died. Lizzie's bar used to be a joy house. Tiger Claws killed one girl too many, so people took matters into their own hands. It belongs to us now. Clouds could stand to get the same makeover.
Sure you've thought this through, Judy? Carefully?
Haven't thought it through at all. All I know is the Mox can turn things around by sitting on their tanned and toned asses doing nothing.
Got the Mox to agree to take over Clouds?
No, I'm trying to get you. Know someone at Clouds and take our side. Will you help?
Fine. Got me on board.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so what's the plan?
First up, we gotta talk to Maiko Maeda. If she's not with us, might as well throw our hands up in the air.
Maiko Maeda? Who is she, exactly?
Girl who unofficially runs Clouds. Good at it, too.
What'd she do officially?
She's a doll, so she's a nobody.
Sure Maiko's gonna want to join forces?
If I was sure, I'd be on the hollow to her and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Let me rephrase. Any chance she'll slap us around and shove us out her mega tower window?
Of course, sure.
Guess I can work with that? How well do you know this Maiko?
Too well.
When are we doing this?
Early morning. Clouds will be closed. Hardly a soul lurking at that time.
How early?
Before 8. I'll be by the entrance. Scratch that. The balcony above Clouds. We'll sneak in. No one needs to know we're there.
On the balcony. Got it.
Yeah, I was gonna search the computer. Netrunner chair. I need new coils for the Netrunner chair that I bought from you, the ones that came with Short Circuit my grid. Should test it when I was at yours. Maybe if your system's fried, you'd be more careful in the crap you sell to people. Choom, you bought a chair for watching TV. Gotta be gonk to try to jack into the net. The tech's practically ancient. Forget the coils and disconnect that junk before flatline yourself. This isn't no toy for wannabe runners. Let this be a lesson to you. Do your research before you buy something. The fact that you can't repair it proves you're a bunch of incompetent hacks. However, I'll fix it myself. You just lost a customer, and good luck getting any others, because I'm telling everyone that we sell everything NC sucks. This storm isn't letting go. What am I looking for? Peter Green. Oh, there we go. Don't come here. There's no point. Russell's completely lost it. It's not safe here. I'm trying to be understanding. I know what he's been through. I even scolded her son for being selfish and trying to escape. But I know he was right. Getting out is the only way. I can't even talk to Russell like a normal person anymore. Last week he laid new mines and forgot to tell me about them. One step in the wrong direction and that would have been the end of me. This house is starting to look more like a prison. Still, at least in prison you know what to expect. But here... see, there's like house on the hill. Got our guy, knocked him out, must have had a rough pass, because I've never seen anyone more paranoid about security. Tried coating his own ice, but all he did was cause a power outage. Family must have come by to check it out, and that's when the defense system's activated. No wonder he lost his shit. Gonna be hard to set him straight again. Poor Gonk was so afraid that someone would zero him out that he turned his house into a death trap. Too bad his family happened to walk into it. Went completely unhinged after what happened. Good thing you got him first before he could off himself. Alright.